Well, hello, all you beautiful ones. This is SharenD coming to you this evening for Fragrance Friday. Yes, I'm back. I'm so excited to present to you the featured fragrances for the last 4 weeks. Many of you have already received your sample packs and have text me and let me know that you were just amazed at how wonderful they are and how different they are from fragrances that you run across on an everyday basis. So I'm excited about that. So now that everyone that wanted and requested them has them, I want you to be able to share that with other people. So send your friends by and have them drop me a message, and we will provide them with some of the awesome fragrances that we have to offer. So let's get started. We've talked a lot about what fragrances do for us, what we how we benefit from them, how they impact our lives, how it impacts our trying to share this impacts our mood and feelings and all of that. And as we have been able to, why can't I get this to do right? It just won't do right. Wow. One of those days again. Well, anyway, we've talked about all of that, how fragrances can make us feel and so forth, and what that means, and how a fragrance can actually be like a snapshot of a time, a place, a situation, a person, an event that lasts and lasts and lasts forever. Oftentimes, we can come across a fragrance that we have not encountered in a long time, and it's just as vivid in our mind as the first time we ever smelled it. I so love night blooming jasmine, no matter where I'm at. When I smell that, it always makes me think of my great grandmother and her cooking and her little garden area around her porch and so forth, because that's where I first experienced that marvelous scent, and it just lasts with me forever. So we've talked about the different types of fragrances, the different categories. I posted a picture earlier today showing you how those fragrances are categorized: fruity, oriental, and just what kinds of scents they fall in that category. So you can look at that, and as we go on, you will continue to see that and get to know those fragrances. I'm really, really excited about some of the things that I have learned, because as I said, I am a person who cannot really wear a lot of fragrances. And so the ones that come with the company that I'm associated with, it's just awesome that I fell in love with them all. Not all, but a great deal of them are just perfect for me. So again, I'm going to tell you who I am. I am SharenD, as in Davis. I am the creator of Lipstick Therapy. The products that I offer are Jafra, all Jafra. That's Sharon Davis with Lipstick Therapy offers you holistically loving you from the inside out, outside in, so that you can be the best you that you can be. That is an awesome thing to feel good about. So I'm just trying to pop these into some of the places that I hang out in and let them see that we are live. I've been trying out some new platforms to be able to share with you guys, and I'm just having a lot of fun with that. So but I'm a little off base with it. Not quite sure on all the little idiosyncrasies. You know, technology is a wonderful thing, but you have to keep up. You totally have to keep up. So let's just recap what we have done over the last 4 weeks. We started Fragrance Friday on the, what day was that? I have it right here on the 19th of January was the first Fragrance Friday. And the first fragrance that I introduced to you then was our JF9 line for men. Yes, we have an extensive line of fragrances for men. In fact, I have to say that I send out more men's fragrance than women because they are so scrumptious, so yummy, and so different that the guys just come back and come back and come back for more. And I love it. So what we had going on with the JF9 is there was an offer where you could get out of 3 different versions, because we have JF9 now has red, it has the original, it has black, it has chrome, it has blue, and it has black. So it's 6 different versions. So the special was you could get the red, you could get the green, or you could get the black. And each one of those are different, okay? The red is a Oriental Forager powdery fragrance. And the original is a citrus, spicy, woody scent. So let me tell you what that means. Oriental in the men's section would be like bergamot and tangerine. The heart notes would be something like cinnamon, nutmeg, hibiscus notes. And the base would be amber, vanilla, and resins. That is the Oriental. And it's blended with the Forager. And the Forager top notes would be lime, bergamot, lemon, mandarin. The heart notes would be lavender, jasmine, thyme, sage. And the base would be oak, moss, cardamom, and tonka bean. So that is the Oriental Forager powdery scent. Okay, so that's what the JF9 red has. And the JF9, the original JF9, which is green, citrus, spicy, woody. So citrus would include, of course, your grapefruit, your bergamot, your cardamom, lemon, and lime. As well. Oh, hello, Miss Lynn. Thank you for joining us. Tell me, what is your favorite Jafra fragrance? And then the green also has the woody, and the woodies would have top notes of tangerine, bergamot, green notes, and heart. The heart would be aromatic, herbs, and coriander. So you think about the blending of those scents together. Now, what was happening here is that in addition to buying one of those, you could get the chrome at a significantly discounted price. That was on the 19th, but that's not the case right now. But the chrome is magnificent too. It is forager, woody, and aromatic. So I already explained what the forager and the woody. So what's the aromatic? Aromatic notes. Can you find that? Is that the one that's the same? Some of them are the same for men and women, and some of them are completely different. And I don't. Why am I not seeing it? Well, okay. I'm not finding it on this one, this particular night. So we're going to go on. Now, that's what we presented in the fragrances for the men. And I'm going to hold up one of the JF9. This is the JF9 Black. Yes, and I really like this one. And to answer a question, oh, you like that? Yes, she loves the olive oil. Yes, yes, yes. Don't we? It is so yummy. It's so yummy. And olive oil is not just for frying chickens, ladies and men. So let me tell you, the JF9 Black is woody oriental as well. Now, I have said that I tend to gravitate more toward the oriental fragrances notes. And no matter what fragrance it is, pretty much you kind of get in one category and you pretty much stay there, even though you have different fragrances, because it has those different kinds of blends. Now, what I was saying earlier about the fact that I am sensitive to a lot of things is that Jafra, first of all, Jafra is a company that's been around 62 years, and they utilize the expert perfumers in Europe. And those guys and gals have taken on looking at fragrances in a whole different light. Okay, so the fragrance that was really blooming for everyone on that night was Diamond Blush. Now, Diamond also has more than one version. There's original Diamond and then the Diamond Blush, which is a floral, oriental, fruity scent. Now, as I was saying, is that when you blend scents that are not typically floral in nature, you have less of a reaction to the fragrance. Isn't that interesting? So the two fragrances that have come out most recently, not just most recently, because as we get on to the other three, that the third week, you're going to see where that's a fruity scent that's totally would just make you not think of a fragrance. And then the last one that I featured last week is white chocolate. Who could be allergic to that? And it's a scent that just lingers with you. So those of you that ask for the sample packs, you would have gotten a sample of each one of the fragrances that I've presented over the past 4 weeks. So what will be happening is if you private message me now or sometime this week, coming up week, I will be sending you the fragrances for the next 4 weeks, or you can still get the ones for the past 4 if you want. But I want you to be able to experience. Smelling is just, the proof is in the pudding. What else can I say? It is just awesome. So the first week we did the JF9s, 3, actually 4 because of the chrome. For the men, and that again brings me back to the question that I was going to bring up, is I've been asked, why is it that there's a distinction between men and women's fragrances? And if I am a woman and I like a fragrance that's created for men, is that unusual? And no, it is not. In fact, one of my very favorite fragrances, I like both versions in the women's and the men's. The men is a little bit more kind of heavier on the cinnamon, that spicy, oriental again scent, and the ladies is a little bit more lighter, but they both have that oriental base to it, and that's what I tend to gravitate towards. So by learning what the top notes have in them, what the middle notes are, and what the base are, you can pretty much tell what fragrances you're going to really be attracted to. So that's the other thing. You can private message me and we will send you out a profile. You tell us what your favorite scents are, And we will send you out a profile of your personal scents, that ones that you seem to be more amorous of. So kind of got a lot of stuff stuffed around here right now, but it was the first week was Diamond Blush, which is a floral, oriental, fruity. And again, the order in which those scents appear gives you an idea of the strength that each one of them have. Okay. And then again, we talked about the JF9 series. So the next week after that, on the 26th, the men's fragrance that we were sharing with you. Let me pull that one up so I can tell you what it has in it. And it is, my granddaughter says, it smells oceany. And it does smell oceany because, and the name of it is Navago Ocean. So that gives you the impression that you're going to have some marine scents in there. And that is very true. It has aromatic, forager, and citrus in the Navajo Ocean. Let me show you. The bottle is just so handsome as well. And so you would have gotten in your sample pack, I think this one had a scratch off, not a scratch off, but it had a lift up. And that means that you have the fragrance on a card. You lift the film up and you can smell the scent. Now you actually can still try that on by taking the strip, lifting up the cellophane part, putting it on your wrist, and just rubbing it so that you get a little heat going on there, and you will be able to transfer the scent to your skin and actually smell how it is on you. Some of the samples that I sent out had vials. Some of them had the strips. Some of them had rose petals with the fragrance on them. And some of them were scratch and sniff. So you were able to take advantage of being able to experience them in different ways. So that is for the men again, and it has the forager, the aromatic, and the citrus. And for some reason, I cannot find the explanation for the aromatic. I'm going to take another peek really quick and see if I can find it. No, I'm probably looking right at it. Isn't that always the way? But for some reason, it's just not poking out at me tonight. Aromatic, aromatic, aromatic. And it's not. I'm just not seeing it. We do have a new version of our fragrance guide coming out, and that will be included in your sample pack in after the 1st of May. No, not May, March. Another M month. So going on to the women's fragrance for the 26th, it is my daughter's favorite fragrance. It's called Vesson, and it is cute little bottle, huh? Very cute little bottle. Let me hold it so you can see the bottle. Really cute. Looks like it has like little, oh, it does. It has little crystals on the bottom. Very cute, very cute. And let me tell you what Vesson has to say about herself. She is, well, I should be able to find it right here on the guide. Vesson is a fruity floral. And that means delicious tropical notes mingled with vibrant bouquets to form refreshing, irresistible fragrance. So Vesson is a fruity floral, and a floral is going to have rose, yin yang, violet. The heart is going to have white flowers, roses, cardamom notes, and the base would have sandalwood, pearline, vanilla, or musk. And the fruity florals And we'll have pear, peach, berries, bergamot for the top. Heart, the heart note would be violets, apple, jasmine, lilies, and the base cedar, amber, musk, and sandalwood. And again, that is not always all, because as I said, Jafra's fragrances has really exploded into so many areas, so many unique senses that is just amazing. So we're going to move on now to the third week. And the third week, I always start with the men's. This particular fragrance was nominated for what's kind of like the Oscar of fragrances. Yes, it is called J Sport Ride. I'm going to sit it down here so I can tell you what it has to say about him. What is J Sport Ride? What is its specific characteristics? And it says, embrace the challenge, J Sport Ride. It's a forager aromatic woody fragrance. No, that's the J Sport. That's not the J Sport Ride. The J Sport Ride is a forager aromatic woody scent. Okay. And it would be the guys that, I haven't had anyone say they did not like it. Okay. But it seems to be kind of a really clean, fresh scent. I would say guys that love being outdoors, that love adventure, that this would be their fragrance. So that is an awesome scent. And I like it on my husband. I do. But yes, in answer to the question that I mentioned earlier, yeah, lots of times women will wear men's fragrances. I know my daughter, I can't remember which brand it was, but it was one specific brand that she only liked the men's in that line. There wasn't a Jaffa one, but yeah. And often you'll see that they kind of go together. We have one specific fragrance, that the Navago, which has several different versions, which I showed you earlier, the Navago Ocean. The original Navago has Navago female down and Navago hombre. So you have male and female. So it's a cute little set to give to a couple. Yeah. So the JF9 Sport, that was on the third week. But guess what? Vesson had a little sister too. And see, in this one, they have the cute little crystals. Let me see if you can see it. Cute little crystals in there. Let's see if you can, both of them. They have little crystals on the bottom, but this one is quite different. It is a lighter scent. It's a more delicate scent, and let me tell you, and it's called Vescent Life, and it is a floral oriental, and that's going to be constructed in an air of mystery with sparkling florals dressed up by spice, resins, and musk. Vescent Life, a floral oriental fruity. It is just yummy. Very, very, very good. And they actually, this month, I believe you can get both of these together for $47. So when you feel light and airy, or when you feel mysterious. So, and the last one that I presented last week, I did Fragrance Friday, but I was involved in a vendor's online shopping thing. So I did it as part of that, and I forward that over. So if you would have seen Fragrance Friday toward the end of the video from last week. But the men's fragrance that we had is called Exclusive. Yes, Exclusive. Let me take this Let's see it. Okay. Exclusive. Nice little cute exclusive bottle. And let me tell you what exclusive has to say about himself. Exclusive is a woody, fruity scent. You like that one? Yeah, yeah. That is nice. It's not very nice. Yes, I remember you like that one. Woody, fruity scent. Now that is an unusual blend for men, but as I said, Jaffra's just stretching its wings and creating all kinds of fragrances that just are typically not always what you see. So for the fruity, let's see, woody, fruity, so I'm going to read the woody is a heart of sandalwood, patchouli, vetiver, and or cedar makes the intriguing and sophisticated fragrance of the woodies. And so when we look at the fruity, we know that the fruity is going to be a delicious tropical notes mingled with vibrant bouquets. So those two typical scents blended together is what comes out of that. Now here is the one that has become, oh, my go-to. And that is the ladies' Atterese Night. Now, this is the first time Jaffra that I remember had a fragrance and a color line that came together. You can get a color eyeshadow palette, lipstick, two different choices of it to go along with this fragrance. So let me tell you, oh my gosh, it is absolutely irresistible. And that is how it's described. I have had so many people just stop me and say, what is that? What is that? I have got to have it. It is adorable. And this is Dazzle After Dark, an electrifying take on a best loved brand. Because Atterese has 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like the 5th version of Atterese. And it's featuring decadent white chocolate and bergamot. Now, if they're not stretching their wings, I don't know how more they could not. And it is an oriental floral cardamom. And that is so yummy. It lasts and lasts and lasts. Even though I know it's there, I'll still come and just spray it on again because it smells so absolutely yummy. Now, again, you can get sample packs of every one of those that I just showed you. And you can get sample packs of the ones that I will be featuring for the next 4 weeks. So if you didn't see anything that really caught your eye in this set, then ask for the next set, or you can ask for both, and I'm happily send them out to you. But yes, we are, and I did also feature one of the baby fragrances. I tried to pop in one of the kids or the babies or the teens on as a surprise because we fragrance everybody. Yes, we do. So the question, why is selecting a fragrance an emotional action, an emotional event, an emotional experience? Because, as I said earlier, scents are able to represent for us a picture in our mind of an event, of a person, of a situation, of a time, of a place. It does all of that. Our sense of smell, the olfactory sense olfactory senses are so powerful that we are able to recreate what we've experienced. And it's just as if it is a thumbprint, an imprint, as they say, like with ducks when they imprint to their mother. It is that strong. Now, my daughter, who lives not close, when she comes home, she wants to take back something with my fragrance that I, generally wear on it, so she can just smell it when she misses me. This chick's almost 40 years old. She would kill me for saying that. But I'm telling you, lifelong. It's a lifelong experience. So yes, it's very emotional. Very emotional. We can always know what our mom smells like. We can always know, oh my goodness, the baby smell. Hey, that is just something that just is there and it doesn't go away ever, ever. That's what fragrances can do for us. It can actually give us a sense of well-being. It can give us a sense of empowerment. It can give us a sense of security. It's just so many things that it can do for us. So if you've not taken the time to explore the world of fragrances, let me be the one to introduce you to that. All you have to do is send me a private message and we'll get the fragrances out to you, or ask for a fragrance profile so that you can have an idea of what fragrances are your go-to, which ones that are going to actually draw your attention. Okay, so I'm excited that you were with me tonight, and those of you that are going to catch me on the replay, drop me an emoji saying, hey, hashtag replay, I was here, and let me know if you want me to send out the fragrances to you. We also have sample packs for skincare, for body and spa, and for color. But Friday nights at 7:15 is Fragrance Friday, and that's what it's about, all about the fragrance. I'm Sharon Davis, and I appreciate you. I value you, and I value your time. And I will see you for Fragrance Friday next week at 7:15 here, right here, yep, here on this same place. So I'm going to give you my traditional goodbye.